met you.
Been touring with the Stomp box now for 15 years. I've been playing with the Wazinator probably for 10 years, I guess. And you know, since I got this, it's really where the sound I was looking for was completed. I'd been dealing so much with my guitars, trying to get the sound that I was after, and then with the Wazinator, I found that was the deep tone that I was looking for to complement it. It's been, you know, the single biggest change in my performance in that time, and it's actually helped to shape my show, because having that drive behind me is actually the only way I was capable of becoming a full-time solo performer. I'm playing a Cole Clark, and you know, the beauty of these guitars is that their pickup is really, really natural, using all Australian woods, and so it's got a woody sound to it. It's got a natural bluesy tone that I'm looking for, and the Wazinator's got that deepness, you know, that thud. It's not an artificial type of sound, and you know, you've got a natural sounding guitar, so you need a natural sounding stomp. I think that the best quality in the Classic that is my chosen Wazinator Stomp is that regardless of what PA you're playing through, it's still going to have a ballsy, gutsy sound. You know, a lot of stomp boxes I've used in the past were fantastic through subs, but when you get into those, you know, little European venues in the Czech Republic where the PA belongs in a museum and they've just got two 10-inch speakers there, you've still got the dignity and the love of the stomp. It's still, you know, it gives you straight off the bat, even set flat, it gives you plenty of bottom end, and that's because it's a natural tone. It's not a piezo, you know. So I tend to you know, roll out a lot of the mids and all of the highs, but for the most part you can plug them into any system and even into some amps, and they still do the job. It fits beautifully into the front of my gig bag, which is like a slot that's made for it. But for me, I don't want to be looking down at what I'm stomping. When I'm stomping, I want to be just free to kind of just wave my foot about at will. And this is just perfect for that. Doesn't matter where I hit it, I'm getting a good sound out of it. I'm not having to look down constantly. And I can, you know, still set pedals up around it if I need to, but for the most part, I'm not having to focus too hard on the stomp. It just becomes an all-in-one vocal guitar stomp, and not having to stare constantly or move my feet around.
Awesome.
Thank you, mate.
Cool, thank you.
My absolute
Thanks so
pleasure.
much.
You know, I love the stomps.